Hey people, I just want to show you the 7 screwdrivers you need if you're going to work on small engines. These screwdrivers are used to adjust the carburetors on 2-cycle equipment like weed eaters and chainsaws. There's a few that are a lot more common than others, but there's a total of 7, and I've got all 7 of them here. It took me forever to get a few of these. The first one is the spline tool. Everybody knows this tool. Everybody's seen it. Everybody's probably got one. It fits the screws with the spline head on it. Very common. This one's known as the Pac-Man, mainly because it fits a screw that looks like a Pac-Man basically. It's just a circle with a little triangle on one side of it. It's pretty common. This is another common one called the single D. The end of it looks like that right there. It's like a shape of a D. Fits over a screw that's shaped like that. The next one is the double D. The end of it's shaped like that. And these are the 4 most common. They can be found in sets of 4 on eBay, Amazon, and a few other sites. These are the easiest ones to find. And the other ones, this is the steel 4mm hex. And that's all it is. It's a 4mm hex, like a little tiny spin tight. What makes it special is it's really thin walled right here. You can take a 4mm spin tight and try to grind it down that thin. I tried that, but it didn't work. I actually walked into a steel dealer and bought this over the counter when they first came out. I don't think they knew they were supposed to be a restricted tool. They might not be, I'm not sure, but I walked in and bought that one. This one was a little bit harder to find. It's called a tiny D. It's got a very tiny tip, shaped like the uppercase D, and it fits down inside a hole shaped like a D in the screw. This one I had to buy in a set with this one, and this one is just a single D with a different handle. It's just like this one. These two are the same tool, they just have different handles on them, but I had to buy these 2 blue ones in a set just to get this tiny D one. And this one was almost impossible to find. This is the offset pin tool. The head of this one is round. It's just perfectly round, and there's a little tiny pin sticking out, kind of off center in there. I don't know if you can see it. And it fits a screw that's just smooth round head screw that has a hole in it that's offset just like this pin is. I don't know how good a shot I can get of that. My camera's not too good. But it's just a round circle, and there's a little pin sticking up out of that hole in there. But that is the offset pin screwdriver. I looked for that forever. I found some on eBay they were selling for $60. And a friend of mine online sent me this for free. And I still need to get him some money for shipping. He sent me 2 boxes full of small engine parts, and this was in there, still in the package. I couldn't believe he sent it to me. But that's the 7 screwdrivers you need for working on 2-cycle engines. Now, if you just buy these 4, you'll probably be alright. These 4 will fit pretty much everything that comes into your shop. I've used these other ones a few times. I've used this one a few times. People come into my shop and they've been to a few other small engine places, and those guys tell them, hey, I can't adjust your carburetor because I don't have the proper tool. And then they want to pull out a Dremel and start chopping their carburetor up so they can turn it with a flathead screwdriver. And a lot of people don't like that. And when they come to my shop and they see I've got the proper tools, that they really seem to be impressed, and they keep coming back. But anyway, there they are. It took forever. It took me a year just to get these 7 pieces. And they can be pretty expensive, but they're worth it. Thanks for watching.